weaknesses. But my team is a mode based around building your lineup, and you need to make sure your lineup reflects.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, back.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. We've got the New Jersey Nets taking on the Washington Wizards. It'll be the Nets off the tip. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And New Jersey, looking who they've got. Martin is out there with McCulloch. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Van Horn, and at the small forward position. Count it. Stackhouse has got the first points up on the board tonight here for Washington.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now here's Kidd. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pick by Haywood. Lou passes to Haywood. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
Now here's Jordan. Brown sets a screen for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
Here's Kidd. Outside for Martin. Pass to Van Horn. There's the screen. Outside Martin. Some solid defense from Brown.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
To the left wing. Pick by Haywood. Here's Stackhouse. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Stackhouse has got his second basket.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
McCulloch dishes the Kidd, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Jordan. Down low, Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Kittles. There's the pass to Kidd. There's the pick. Pass to McCulloch over Haywood. Haywood with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
You know exactly, Greg, especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Nets trail by 4. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a filling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's an important thing for an offensive-minded team to do. You have got to set the tone with a level of aggression on the offensive end.
Here's Jordan. Jason Kidd making his last shot. Over Van Horn. On the mark with the 15-footer. Jordan's got his second bucket tonight.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Kidd. Outside for Jefferson. Good in the assist to Kidd.
Now, this guy used to be a highlight level dunker, and now he's matured Richard Jefferson into catch-and-shoot specialist.
Passes it to Thomas. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Jefferson to the inside. Williams up on top. Nets passing it around. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here's Hughes. Now Stackhouse. Goes up to the stripe, and there it is for him. Stackhouse has got 6 points.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
Jefferson kicks to Kidd. Offensive rebound. Scalabrine passes to Van Horn. Inside. Here's Kidd. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Kidd's got his third basket of the night. To the left side wing. Stackhouse, the pass to Leitner. Over Williams, and that one's good. Leitner.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Van Horn, no good. Washington leading now by 3. Hughes up top. He's covered by Kidd. Hughes kicks to Thomas. Pass to Hughes. Here's Leitner. Again, the Wizards score.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards out front, leading by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
The Wizards with the lead. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Jason Kidd. Williams is out there with Brian Scalabrine. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Van Horn in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Leitner over Williams. And the shot will not go from Leitner. Jefferson against Russell from the baseline. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Jefferson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nets. Hughes against Kidd. The pass to Jeffers. Over Van Horn. Jeffers can't get it to go. Nets trail by 3. From about 19 feet. are no good.
Yeah, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
They get the rebound. Here's Oakley. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So it's New Jersey now. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Michael Jordan is checked in for Russell. Outside Jefferson. There's a good screen. Kidd passes to Kittles. Now Jefferson. Just 4 to shoot. Poke loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Left side, Jordan. Over Kittles. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 6.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Now here's Kidd. He has 6 over Hughes. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Here's Hughes. Back to Jordan. Lock at 6. And Washington again with the bucket.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
So for the Wizards, Haywood's checked in, and it's Brown in for Oakland. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jefferson kicks to Kidd. Martin with the screen for Kidd. Outside Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Lou. And again, it's the Nets missing. Wizards leading by 10. Jordan with it. He's got 8. Gets a nice look. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's Kittles, guarded by Jordan, to the paint.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the night. And it's Washington's ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Haywood in the post, defended by McCulloch. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Washington, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the free throw, no good. We know James Harden joined Durant and Westbrook in winning league MVP honors, Doris. Had those 3 stayed together in Oklahoma City, is there any doubt in your mind that they would have won at least 1 NBA championship?
Well, you think back to the time they worked together, and they did go to an NBA Finals and ended up being eliminated by LeBron James and the Miami Heat. So obviously, you like the opportunity they would have had to go to more. And let's give a little credit to the great GM of the Oklahoma City franchise, Sam Presti, who is responsible for the drafting of 3 MVP candidates. That in and of itself is quite remarkable. But you know this, Kevin. Success and failure, there is such a fine line. And there's a tenuous nature to things. An injury at the wrong time. So many times this trio was tripped up by an untimely situation. So, I mean, if they stay together, yes, you like their chances, but this is why history states otherwise.
Washington leading now by 11. Stackhouse, the pass to Brown. Haywood with a screen on Martin. Over to the left wing. Stackhouse dishes to Brown. Over Martin. Brown, good. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
How pretty was that turnaround? That is one of the slick moves in the business.
There's a screen. Kidd passes to Van Horn. Feeds it to McCulloch. 6 to shoot. Left side Kidd. It's tipped. Now Stackhouse. 6 points for him. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kidd. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Kidd's got 5 points now this quarter.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Martin against Brown. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Nets trailed by 11. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Martin with the bucket.
Exactly the shot they were looking for on that possession. The easy one down low.
To the left wing. The screen from Brown. Here's Stackhouse. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Martin. Both teams deciding to change it up. Eight seconds left in the first half of the game. Williams, a screen on Hughes. From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. Looking at the Wizards, Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Gotta like what Jason Kidd has done in this game.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Jordan. And it's Stackhouse in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Now here's Brown. And Stackhouse kicks to Jordan. Over Van Horn. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kidd. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Kidd. 13 points in the game. There's the screen. Here's Van Horn. Hands it from downtown.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Outside Jordan. Over Van Horn. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for Michael Jordan.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Kittles passes to Martin. There's the dish to Kidd. Passes to Van Horn. Martin kicks to Kidd. Over Lou. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Stackhouse. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Wizards score.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Nets trail by 10. Now a timeout called by New Jersey.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Leitner's checked in for Washington. Here's Kittles, covered by Stackhouse. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. Nets trail by 10. Here's Kittles. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's a screen by Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. Here's Leitner. Over Martin. And that one's good. Leitner's got 6. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Down low. It's tipped. And now in transition is Stackhouse. Here we go. And that one, good.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Well, there's no doubt this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot, mind the lanes.
So it's New Jersey now. 15-point game. Outside Jefferson. And there's the feed to Martin. Kicks it to Scalabrine. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Washington fast break. Martin with the block. Looking to end the run. 2 points. That one goes. Kittles has got his first 2 points of the night. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
.144 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Kenyon Martin. For Washington, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. No good on the second free throw.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
No good, shot missing. Good D by Thomas. And even 3-on-3 break. Right side, Jordan. Over Scalabrine. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jefferson against Jordan. The pass to Kittles. Williams a screen. Thomas with the block. Williams with the steal. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Washington leading now by 12.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Wizards have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
Shooting for Washington, Hughes. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 14. Left side Jefferson. Picked by Williams. Pass to Kittles. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that. He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Outside Jefferson. Passes it to Kittles. Knocks it loose. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Washington out in front as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Williams is out there with Brian Scalabrine. Then it's Jefferson. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Van Horn in at the 3 slot.
Jerry Stackhouse.
Scalabrine kicks to Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
And it's Russell in the corner. And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession. The Nets making a switch here. McCullough's checked in.
Tom McCullough.
Nets trail by 16. Outside Kidd. He kicks to Scalabrine. Pass to Van Horn. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Kept alive. McCullough. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. McCullough's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. Out to the right wing. Now, here is Russell. He's guarded closely. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And the Wizards lead by 16.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. And Washington making a change here. Haywood's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Kidd, no good.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Another one falls for Washington.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Scalabrine passes to Kidd.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Now here's Kidd. And here is Jefferson. Here's Van Horn. Yep, it counts. Van Horn's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Unloads from 13. Another one falls for Washington.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
Now here's Kidd. Out to the wing. Here's McCullough. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Russell. New Jersey with the rebound. McCullough's got 7 rebounds in the game. That one is good from Van Horn.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Wizards leading by 14. Stackhouse. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Stackhouse.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Here's Kidd after the basket by Washington. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Here's Hughes. Kicks to Stackhouse and out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Michael Jordan. He's checked in for Russell. Nets trail by 14. To the wing on the left. Kittles passes to McCullough. And it's blocked by Brown. 1:44 left in the fourth. Outside Jordan. There's the pass to Stackhouse. Just 5 on the clock. On the top of the key, a nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
It feels like that one could be the dagger. Not enough time to completely erase this deficit.
Well, Greg, it's going to be tough, that's for sure. A shot like that has to devastate the other team.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. They're trailing by 16. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And so it's Washington with it, following the miss by Jason Kidd. Stolen by Martin. Here's Van Horn, guarded by Jordan. A nice shot by Van Horn.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Good work there as it goes. And the Wizards lead by 16.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
And the Nets making a change here.
Next substitute. David Miller.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Martin goes in. He can't get that one. And Washington the other way now. Now here's Jordan. Hughes kicks to Brown. They set the screen. Another one falls for Washington.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Here's Kittles. Here's Van Horn. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hughes. Rebound by McCullough. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.